Yo, no way. That legendary anime war that was viral back when we were still cringe kids is actually back. I thought it was deleted forever, but season 2 just dropped out of nowhere, fam. The story picks up right where it left off, after the destroyer trio Goku, Vegeta, and Saitama fused into the ultimate unit, Gogeta, and absolutely clapped the final boss Omni King. One fine day, Goku and Vegeta are out here in God form tier 2, just doing some elderly morning tai chi on Lord Beerus' planet. Suddenly, spacetime catches a massive lag spike and rips open a wormhole. Beerus turns around and Rip, the legend himself, is back. Low-key predictable, it's our boy Saitama pulling up with his loyal student Genos. Seeing the guests, Vegeta tries to start some beef with his typical toxic prince energy, but Saitama, being a veteran of his moody vegetable attitude, just ignores him completely and focuses all his attention on Goku. Goku, the universe's #1 battle junkie, is hyped to see a familiar face. Of course, when these gods meet, they don't just say hello, they shake hands hard enough to turn bones into dust. The two of them lock hands with equal force just for socializing, and the second their skin touches, a massive power explosion goes off. Saitama is like, Goku, you really are the server admin of this world. I've been waiting forever for a 1v1 rematch with you. Goku gives a nervous laugh, but internally he's sweating bullets. The Monkey King realizes instantly that this bald bro's combat power has been buffed like a billion times since their last encounter. Even though Goku was rocking his most broken god form, he's still low-key shaking before Saitama's literal fiction tier strength. Feeling Goku's aura skyrocket, Saitama decides to stop hiding his power level. The bald bro flexes, leaving Beerus, Whis, and Vegeta in absolute shambles with their jaws on the floor. Turns out, Saitama is literally radiating God Ki, something that's supposed to be exclusive to the high-tier deities in Dragon Ball. Whis, being the curious icon he is, has to ask immediately, bestie, where did you get that premium aura? It's serving. Saitama explains the lore. Apparently, in the One Punch Man universe, the final boss god suddenly dropped into Earth to cause chaos. At first, even though Saitama was throwing hands like crazy, he couldn't do any damage because that god guy exists in a higher dimension. Just as Saitama was about to take an L and lose the fight, another deity from an even higher dimension spawned in. This VIP god gifted Saitama a massive god ki buff. Thanks to this broken power-up, Saitama one-shot the toxic god entity instantly. Because of that whole event, Saitama now has a power level that's equal to Goku's god form tier 2. Right then, the serious student Genos jumps in to add more context. That's not even the worst part. There are even more cracked enemies above that god guy. The entire anime multiverse is literally about to get deleted. That's why Saitama traveled all the way here to check if this universe was catching any strays, but Whis says everything here is still chill and there's no major drama yet. So, with the vibes being right, Goku and Saitama decide that since they're both bored, they might as well throw hands to see who's truly him. But since these two gods are now way too overpowered, fighting here would probably delete Beerus' planet. Whis, being a real one, breaks the rules and teleports the whole squad to the god realm. This place is built out of super VIP Pro Diamond ore, the hardest material in the universe, so these two legends can go goblin mode without crashing the server. Under the protection of Whis, the whole squad teleports to the god realm. Goku and Saitama finally get to go full unhinged mode with zero chill. Serious series active, these two monsters charge at each other with alter speed. In a literal blink, they rip through an entire mountain range made of diamond. Then, the moment their fists collide, boom, a supernova-level explosion with enough power to delete billions of planets erupts. And that's just the lore for episode 1 of Anime War Season 2. Honestly, I can't believe I'm still alive to see this fan-made series get a sequel. It's been like 7 years since Season 1 ended. For the newbies who just joined the server, here's some tea. Goku's white-haired, silver-eyed Ultra Instinct form actually low-key originated from this very fan-made series. Quick lore check, Anime War is created by the legend Mizawa Media. It dropped back in 2016, and Season 1 was mostly about Goku vs Saitama. Then they added the 4 great demon lords and the final boss Omni King, turning it into an absolute multiverse buffet with Luffy, Naruto, Natsu, Ichigo, and everyone else. Back in the day, this series was so viral it actually scared Toei Animation. They pulled up with a copyright strike and threatened the creator, making him panic and rush the final boss fight just to finish the movie. I guess he finally found a way to cheese the copyright laws, which is why we're getting Season 2. Looking at the video, the art style has definitely had a massive glow-up compared to the first part. Honestly, the old art was a bit mid and the frames were buggy, but hey, it's fan-made, so we vibe with it. In Season 1, to delete the boss Omni King, everyone had to gather a Genki Dama from the entire anime universe just to survive. I have no clue how unreal this season's boss is gonna be. If you're feeling the hype, hit the like button. If you love it, subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next episode, don't miss it. Who would have thought the day would come where the one-punch man himself, Saitama, would actually take an L? His legendary serious punch, the one he's so proud of, got blocked like it was nothing. The lore is, Goku from Dragon Ball was bored out of his mind and asked the Eternal Dragon for a 1v1 with the strongest being in the universe. Shenron was like say less, and instantly shipped Saitama, who was lost as usual, straight to him. Sensing the cracked aura of his opponent, Goku knew the real deal had arrived. His battle hunger flared up, so without saying a word, he went Super Saiyan mode. Saitama saw the vibes and launched himself like a rocket. Goku stayed in his stance, ready for the smoke. Saitama crashed in like a cannonball and landed a hit on Goku's block. The shockwaves sent them both flying back. Saitama capitalized and followed up with a normal punch. That hit home, and Goku realized right then, wait, this bald bro is actually outscaling me. Goku managed to tank it and returned a punch straight to Saitama's face, but the bald bro didn't even flinch. Saitama replied with a serious punch, while Goku closed the gap and blasted a Kamehameha point-blank into Saitama's face. When the smoke cleared, Goku's fist was still pressed against Saitama's face, and he was in total despair. How is he taking zero damage from that? Saitama, being a man of few words, countered with a punch that sent Goku flying. While Goku was mid-air, Saitama added another hit for good measure. Goku tried to time his ultimate move, a massive Genki Dama he'd been charging, but he totally underestimated Saitama's speed. Saitama blurred past the energy ball and landed a serious punch right on Goku. Is this world-shattering battle over? Not even close. Goku, a guy who deletes planets for fun, doesn't go down that easy. Saitama's attacks only pushed Goku's battle hype to the limit. He just triggered his Super Saiyan Blue form. Now it's Goku's turn to carry the offense. Goku goes on a rampage, punching Saitama so hard he gets embedded into a cliffside. Pressing the advantage, Goku sends Saitama straight through the mountain and buries him deep into the ground. Did that finish Saitama? Obviously not, these two legends are built different, they aren't your average NPCs. Saitama flash steps behind Goku and unleashes a super serious punch that yeets Goku hundreds of meters away. Saitama lunges in for the final blow but misses, and they clash again. Goku loses his chill and fires a Kamehameha, but Saitama literally punches it into pieces with his bare hands. In the entire anime multiverse, Goku is probably the only one who can actually tank a hit from Saitama. Right? Goku triggers Kaioken to go bloody mode against Saitama, two indestructible bodies collide, deleting everything in the vicinity with pure, raw strength. During the struggle, Saitama's power evolves again, and he eventually outscales and pushes Goku back. Goku shoves another Kamehameha right into Saitama's face. Boom, a blinding white light covers the sky. As the smoke clears, Goku stares ahead. Is the bald bro still standing? The answer is, he's perfectly fine. Saitama is actually getting tilted now. He was just trying to hit the convenience store for a discounted bento box but ended up getting space teleported here just to catch hands. Saitama gets serious and teleports in front of Goku, unleashing a serious multi-normal punch combo. Taking the full combo, even a tank like Goku collapses, and his transformation vanishes. Is the peak battle ending like this? Saitama remembers the supermarket is about to close and prepares to dip. But behind him, Goku stands back up. Saitama turns around and adds another hit, making Goku hit the dirt again, but Goku stands up again. This time, his body starts glitching and changing. When Saitama tries for a third hit, Goku suddenly catches his hand. Saitama's power has officially triggered Goku's Ultra Instinct mode. Saitama is getting hard countered, and now the real boss fight begins. Saitama tries to aggro first, but Goku just tilts his body and dodges like it's nothing. With just a glance, Saitama catches a flurry of punches to the face. Goku fires a Kamehameha, but Saitama just punches it away. Goku's counterattack speed is now completely outscaling Saitama. The bald bro is getting toyed with like a cat playing with a mouse. Goku flies into the sky, lands a heavy-duty hit on Saitama, and then follows up with a Kamehameha that buries him deep into the earth as a massive energy wave sweeps the area. Goku looks off into the distance, thinking, did I finally win against this bald guy? The reality is brutal. Goku only managed to rip Saitama's clothes. Goku literally gasps, is this guy's body made of vibranium or what? It looks like this fight is nowhere near finished. Can anyone even imagine Saitama taking an L? These two being the strongest in anime and meeting like this is straight up destiny. Ultra Instinct Goku was outplaying Saitama, but he's still only doing cosmetic damage to his suit. Saitama's emotions start peaking, causing his power to increase exponentially in a short time. Saitama grabs Goku by the head and slams him into the ground. For the first time, you can actually see real anger in his eyes. Goku officially poked the bear. Goku flies back up, and both of them are actually vibing with the challenge. It's been ages since they've had a fight this satisfying. The two monsters decide to stop holding back and launch themselves into outer space for a 1v1. But their power levels are too evenly matched. Even with Goku and Ultra Instinct, he's facing a Saitama whose power is constantly evolving, making it a 50-50 toss-up. They're clashing at hypersonic speeds, with the shockwaves deleting the surrounding space. Lucky they aren't fighting on Earth, or the planet would be cooked. They're throwing hands like crazy, but nobody is landing a finishing blow. They've probably been at it for days. Suddenly, both of them unleash their ULT at the same time. The collision is so cracked it alerts other top-tier powerhouses across the multiverse. Space literally collapses, but these two gods are still perfectly fine. Right then, Blast from another universe senses the chaos and realizes if he lets them keep cooking, the entire universe is going to be deleted. Saitama uses a meteor to create a tornado that spawns in his hand and punches Goku. Goku takes the hit, and Saitama capitalizes with a follow-up normal punch. Goku gets knocked back into his base form, but a flashback hits him, and his subconscious tells him he hasn't lost yet. Classic Goku, his main character willpower helps him trigger Mastered Ultra Instinct again, and his speed skyrockets past Saitama. Saitama starts catching hands again, and Goku charges a maximum Kamehameha. Saitama tries to tank it with pure muscle and raw strength, but against this version of Goku, he's low-key not there yet. Even after taking the hit, Saitama isn't down. Goku goes for the finishing move, a massive golden dragon lunges forward and swallows Saitama whole. Saitama gets yeeted from outer space and crashes straight back into the Earth. Goku, having totally drained his battery, falls right after him. At this point, Saitama is out of combat, and Goku is also unconscious. Finally, Krillin spawns in to save them both. The two gods wake up, shake hands to end the beef, and decide to go grab a meal together. The battle ends in a draw. Is that a W or an L for the fans?